back to a place that she took them, champions back in 2012. The Fever, Marianne Stanley going into her second year as head coach. What do we think Indiana's looking at as they look to, rebuild things here with Tamika Catchings at the helm trying to do this?
Yeah, I mean, I love what the Fever has done so far. Kelsey Mitchell and her growth last season. I thought Julie Allemon established herself. But the additions as well in terms of leadership, getting a player like Jantel Lavender, Danielle Robinson, Jessica Breland back. So I like what they're doing on the experience end as well. Again, I was kind of split here. Could go point guard only because I just feel like they need some depth there. Scoring point guard when that can stretch the floor. Or they could also go with a big wing as well because they're rather small in the backcourt.
Yeah, and they need scoring, but they also need help on the defensive end of the floor. This is a team that was last in defensive field goal percentage, last in points per game against them this season. So they lost their starting front court to free agency, but did bring in Lavender. So it'll be interesting to see. Do they go with a big wing? Do they go with a player who can score and defend?
We're going to find out right now. The pick is in, and here is the commissioner with it.
With the fourth pick in the 2021 WNBA Draft, the Indiana Fever select Kaiser Gondrezick from West Virginia University.
Kaiser Gondrezick, a lefty, 20 points per game in the Big 12 at West Virginia. Really can score the ball at all three levels. She faced so many different defenses in conference play, but no one could stop her. She can step behind the screen. She has a nice hezzy, really efficient from three-point land, but she is a fighter who can run the point guard spot and is a true leader.
Yeah, this is certainly a surprise for me for Gondrezick to go here to Indiana, but she is a 5'9" guard with a really strong frame, can absorb contact, can finish inside. She said to China, she is good at creating her own shot, has a nice step-back move. She'll be a nice fit, and will play defense for the Indiana Fever.
Highest drafted West Virginia player in WNBA history. Previous high, Bria Holmes, who was picked number 11 in 2016. But Kaiser Gondrezick is the fourth overall pick headed to the Indiana Fever. Here are the best available. Arella Garantis, Rennia Davis, who ends up going next. Pick number 5 belongs, yes, with the Dallas Wings again. They've already chosen twice. They'll choose once more in just a moment. And coming up a little later on, we're going to have a preview of the docu-series, executive produced by WNBA player and our colleague, Janae Agulake, on the Purple season.
The unity that we were able to experience was something that we won't forget and we can lean on as we move forward. I'll do it all over again because it's bigger than me.
Gatorade Zero, all the electrolytes, zero sugar.
Yes, I can.
No, you can't.
Yes, I can.
Get 4 out of 0. Now available with protein. Experience matters. For over 145 years, families trust ADT for timeless protection and 24/7 peace of mind.
I'm gonna get Paul in the bathroom.
Feel the clarity of non-drowsy children's Claritin allergy relief and relief from symptoms caused by over 200 outdoor and indoor allergens. Because to a kid, a grassy hill is irresistible. Children's Claritin. Feel the clarity and live Claritin Clear. You've spent a lot of time at home lately, so start dreaming about a new one with the Red app. See all the homes for sale updated every 5 minutes. Buy one you like, share it, and draw comments right in the app. Then go inside without leaving your couch with a 3D walkthrough. If you really like one, book a home tour on demand for
Welcome back to the WNBA Draft 2021 presented by State Farm. Hey, tip off your weekend with our NBA Friday doubleheader on ESPN and the app. The Clippers have won 7 straight and played the 3rd game of a 3-game road trip against the Sixers at 7 Eastern, 4 Pacific, and then the Knicks, who've won 4 in a row. They square off against the Mavs. Should be an outstanding doubleheader on Friday night. Speaking of Dallas, the Wings, they're right back up. The 5th pick, they've chosen 1st and 2nd. Charlie Collier, Awak Kubir already in the fold. Who does Dallas choose at number 5? Here's Kathy Engelberg.
With the 5th pick in the 2021 WNBA Draft, the Dallas Wings select Chelsea Dungy from the University of Arkansas.
Chelsea Dungy, the SEC's leading scorer at over 22 points a game. She is a floor spacer who can get to the free throw line. Just under 6 free throw attempts a game. Has a swagger, a toughness, a confidence. High volume, but her efficiency will get there. This is a young woman who will score and get trips to the line.
Yeah, Rebecca, just a flat-out scorer. Excellent quickness, great ball handler, has the ball on a yo-yo, can create space off of the bounce with a variety of moves, can score at all levels, crafty at the rim, and as you mentioned, can get to the free throw line. Would be great in a system where she can play fast and get up and down the floor, likes the contact. Chelsea Dungy, head to Dallas.
Only Arkansas player ever on one of the 3 AP All-American teams, was a 3rd-team All-American this past season. 1st-team All-SEC, and now is with Holly Rowe.
Well, Chelsea Dungy is from Oklahoma, and you better believe those Oklahoma fans are going to be driving to Dallas to support their girl now that she's playing for the Wings. How are you, Chelsea? So great to see you. Congratulations.
Hi, Holly. Thank you. I'm so excited. This is a dream come true.
You know, it really is a beautiful moment for you. You are such a dedicated worker. I wanted to bring up a couple of cool things about you. I was talking with Greg Bibb, the GM of the Dallas Wings today, and he talks about how you can finish left or right. You're ambidextrous. Like, how can you be such a crafty scorer, 22 points a game this season?
You know, I've been working on that as long as I've been playing basketball, going right, going left. And, you know, I played in a great system under Coach Neighbors, and you know, I couldn't be more excited for this moment.
You have been such a dedicated athlete this year. You're one of the few people in America that actually lost weight during COVID. I remember you telling me you put your mind to it. You lost over 30 pounds before the start of this season. Tell us what that says about your work ethic and your determination to really be great.
I think you've seen that throughout the year, my mindset, my growth, and my goals. You know, I set a goal and I achieve it, and you know, I have a strong mindset, determination, resilience, and I'm just passionate about everything that I do on and off the court.
I've loved and been inspired by your resilience throughout your lifetime. I know things haven't always been easy for you, but what are you proud of that you've overcome in your lifetime to be standing here shining in this moment?
Just adversity. I don't think anyone would have thought, coming from a small town, I'd be the 5th pick, and like I said, determination and resilience to keep pushing through. You know, my mom taught me that from a very young age.
I see Mom there, I see Coach Neighbors there. Hey everybody, and thank you for supporting this special young lady. Can't wait to see you playing alongside Enrique Agumbwali. I know there's only one ball, but I'm just getting ready for lots of scoring. Like, that's gonna be great.
For sure, it's gonna be fun.
Thank you, Chelsea.
Thank you so much.
Also here are the 3 Dallas picks: Charlie Collier, Awak Kubir, and Chelsea Dungy.
I think this is going to be a really exciting Dallas team to watch this year, added to what they have. And Dallas took and made more threes than any other team in the league last year. Now they have Chelsea Dungy and Kubir and Collier inside to benefit from the spacing that creates. Can't wait to watch that.
Yeah, I like the way Dungy fits, but I definitely thought Dallas was going for a point guard at that number 5 spot, considering the fact that we're not sure when Mo Jefferson is coming back, but they do have Ty Harrison. Mabry can always slide to the 1 as well.
Well, speaking of point guards, this was the number 1 overall pick a year ago, Sabrina Ionescu, who in just those few games she was able to play before injury absolutely shine for the Liberty. Unfortunately, went down with an ankle injury, ended up missing the vast majority of last season in the wobble. But we are all looking forward to seeing Sabrina back at Barclays Center this season for the New York Liberty. I mean, this could be a really exciting team. Rebecca, you talked about it before. Natasha Howard now a new weapon for Sabrina as well in New York.
Yeah, and they also got Sammy Whitcomb and Benai Laney, both players who can help spread the floor, both terrific three-point shooters. So, you know, New York is a team that struggled. Only 2 wins a season ago. Of course, Sabrina was injured. Interested to see what they can do here in the draft because they had so much success, got so much better in free agents.
Yeah, I really like what Walt Hopkins is building, and it's a team where you really don't have a feel for exactly how things are going to look until you get Howard and Sabrina in that pick and roll that you talked about, Rebecca. But really interested to see where they go here. I think it's about building depth at this point.
All right, well, who joins Sabrina in New York? We find out right now from the commissioner.
With the 6th pick in the 2021 WNBA Draft, the New York Liberty select Michaela Onyenwere from UCLA.
Michaela Onyenwere might be the most powerful, explosive wing in the WNBA draft. I just love how she can get to the rim, create contact, can also handle in the open floor. She's developed a three-point shot, which is going to be very important because she will not be able to play the 4, I don't think, in the WNBA, though in Walt Hopkins' system she possibly could, but she's actually a 3, and as she develops her playmaking ability and her ball handling, she's going to be even better.
Yeah, one of the best athletes in the draft. She's got a nice turnaround jumper. She can guard multiple positions, and that's what Walt Hopkins likes. He wants to be able to switch 2 through 4. She's got a good-looking shot. She could be a solid three-point shooter in time. New York wanted depth in the front court. They got it.
Onyenwere 3 times on the All-Pac-12 first team, 2nd this past season in the Pac-12 in scoring. She is 4th on UCLA's all-time scoring list and was a total stud in high school in Colorado, where she was the 3-time Gatorade Player of the Year, and she is with Colorado.
Well, Michaela, you said that there was an impactful conversation that you had with your college coach, Corey Close at UCLA, that changed your life your freshman season. How did she challenge you that got you to this moment tonight?
Yeah, so we had exit meetings just to kind of end the year. And she kind of challenged me, and she was like, I need you to be the go-to player. And I kind of looked at her like, what? Like, what do you mean? Like, I just got here after my freshman year. But I think that just kind of shifted my perspective and shifted my mindset and just kind of forced me to grow into a better player and a better person. I'm so grateful that she did that because that's just kind of where my shift for my college career kind of went. And so, yeah, I'm just super grateful for her, for believing in me. When people believe in you and see stuff in you that you don't even see in yourself sometimes, it kind of forces you to go places that you didn't know you could go. And so I'm super grateful for her and just what she believed in me.
Well, where you are going is from LA, where you played in college, to New York City, and I'm kind of fascinated because you're going to be playing alongside one of your most heated rivals in the Pac-12, Sabrina Ionescu. How can you guys make each other better and lift each other up as teammates right now?
I'm just glad we're on the same side now, because her pick and rolls are just ridiculous, and she's just a great player. So I'm really excited to get started in New York. It's going to be a great experience. I already have a friend there in Kylie Shook, so I'm just super excited.
Well, we're so excited. I know you told me the goals for your life are to be versatile and consistent, and we look forward to you bringing that to the New York Liberty. And hello to everybody. I'm obsessed with, I think, Mom's jacket. Mom's jacket. Show me the jacket. I love it.
Mom, come on, show the jacket, show the jacket.
Let's see, I gotta see those sparkles.
Show the jacket.
Oh, it's perfect. There we go, there we go, there we go. And Grandma's got it, Grandma's got it. Oh, well, thank you so much love to you and your family. Go, Grandma.
I can't hear them anymore.
Thank you.
Oh, looks like it's going to be a fun night in the Onyenwere house. Meanwhile, the LA Sparks on the clock. They would not have been if not for a trade with the Dallas Wings yesterday. Dallas not only had the first, second, and fifth pick, they also had the seventh pick. But this trade took place where Dallas receives LA's 2022 first-round pick. LA moves up to number 7 overall. I mean, Regina, when LA makes this move, what do you think they have in mind?
Grandma's shaking the Zoom. Grandma got one.
To speed up the game, like we saw LA last season. They also very defensively, and they lost Candace Parker, so I expect to see them get someone that can help them on the defensive.
Yeah, and somebody who has some size on the perimeter or who can step out and hit threes as well would help them in particular in the half court, because this was an LA team a season ago. When they got out and ran, they were really, really good. They had their issues when they sometimes got in the half court and had to run their stuff. So I'd look for them to go for a player who can really train it from the outside.
Let's see if that's the player who LA has drafted. Here is Kathy Engelberg.
With the 7th pick in the 2021 WNBA Draft, the Los Angeles Sparks select Jasmine Walker from the University of Alabama.
Jasmine Walker, the 6'3" post player from Alabama. But what teams were most excited about when it came to her is she could be one of the best pure shooters in the draft. Shot 40% from the three-point line. She is an elite shooter. Premier skill set. If she steps outside, can extend the defense from this 4 spot, drain it, a little bit of a pull-up, can finish inside as well with a high release. But her biggest value is as a great, efficient three-point shooter.
Yeah, her ceiling is so high. This is a young woman that only averaged 6 points per game in her first season, 19 points per game. In the tough SEC, it's hard to come across points, but you're absolutely right. It's her shooting ability, but it's also her upside. She will need to increase her pace of play, however, to keep up with LA.
An all-SEC first-team selection, Jasmine Walker is headed to the LA Sparks, and here is Holly Rowe. Jasmine.
Well, Jasmine, you told me that you are so proud in this moment because not many kids from Montgomery, Alabama achieve this beautiful dream that you have to get to the next level. What are you so proud of tonight?
I'm proud of my team. I'm proud of my work ethic. I'm just proud of everything. This is a big moment for me. I can't even talk right now.
It's okay, it's okay. This is a big moment for you. I know that you had to really recommit yourself your senior year and work on your nutrition, work on being more versatile as a player. How did you create this moment for yourself through your hard work?
I know what I had to do and I know what I had to get done. I put a goal on my sheet, you know, I wanted to accomplish it, and that goal was to be in the WNBA, and I know what I had to do to accomplish it.
You still believe you've got more to give them. What is the upside for you, and what can LA Sparks fans realize you're going to bring to their community in that town?
I'm going to bring that work ethic and that energy every night, every game, every practice. I'm ready to work.
Love it. Well, we can't wait to see you in LA. Congratulations, Montgomery, Alabama to LA. It is a dream come true. She told me she'd been dreaming of this moment her entire life, and it's come true tonight. Thank you. Thank you.
Jasmine Walker is headed to LA. Charlie Collier, the first overall pick, headed to the Dallas Wings. We'll have more on Charlie's amazing story a little bit later on in the evening.
He didn't say top 5, top 10 in the draft.
What am I doing on
He
power?
told me you're gonna be number 1. And I remember my father telling me that.
Before? Perfect.
I didn't realize this was so heart-wrenching, like,
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
especially when you start.
What's going on there? Stay calm, Marshall. Anything can happen. It's okay. Sometimes in life, you have to face those things.
Is that Jake from State Farm?
Or things are coming out surprisingly great. It's like State Farm's surprisingly great.
So it's like
What's up, family? Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Playing basketball in a pandemic that looks like this. No mask, no 6 feet apart, to put yourself in harm's way is a scary decision. We're dedicating this season to Breonna Taylor.
The unity that we were able to experience was something that we won't forget and we can lean on as we move forward. I'll do it all over again. That's big.
She's gonna get the call while she's in the bathroom. 100%.
I'm embarrassed to admit it, but I can't tell you the last time I looked like grad state. I found a simple app to help you stay on top of your spending, save money, and make sense of your finances. It's an automated account for busy people. Download your account today.
You spend a lot of time at home lately. Start dreaming about a gift with the Redfin app. See all the homes for sale updated every 5 minutes. Buy one you like, favorite it, share it, and drop comments right in the app. Then go inside without leaving your couch with a 3D walkthrough. If you really like one, book a home tour on demand for free with the Redfin app. Download the Redfin app today. Even with high unemployment, there's still a need for hundreds of thousands of IT and cybersecurity professionals. My Computer Career could train you in as little as 4 months. Go to mycomputercareer.edu right now. It's not rocket science. It's mycomputercareer.edu.
I'm so excited to be home, and I say that from the bottom of my heart. I left Naperville at 18 years old, and now I'm returning at 35, and the lessons I've learned being gone have brought me back home.
Exciting time for the Chicago Sky as we welcome you back to the WNBA Draft 2021 presented by State Farm. Chicago on the clock with the 8th overall pick, who will join Candace Parker. What is a really exciting team in Chicago? What do you think, Rebecca?
I think what everybody else thinks, and that they need a backup point guard. You know, last year Courtney Vandersloot had the greatest plus-minus in terms of what she was on the floor and off the floor for Chicago. They need a second ball handler. I made it on the show when Courtney Vandersloot's not on the floor. And this was a Chicago team that showed so much promise. And then Diamond DeShields got hurt, and Azurá Stevens got injured. So they've got a lot of pieces, championship pieces in particular now with Candace Parker there as well. But they do need that backup point guard piece.
Yeah, I thought last season that they really needed a closer. Getting Diamond DeShields back in, I think she can be that for Chicago. Getting that championship experience with Candace Parker, which you're absolutely right. Give Sloot some breathers during the game. I mean, can we get her a couple minutes on the pine?
Well, we'll find out if there's going to be some help for Sloot at that point guard position. Here is Kathy Engel.
With the 8th pick in the 2021 WNBA Draft, the Chicago Sky select Shyla Heel from Australia.
Guess what Shyla Heel is, right?
Point guard.
She's a point guard. She's a competitive point guard, one who can score. She's really good in the pick and roll, scores off the dribble, shoots threes. She's played professionally in the Australian League, which includes Liz Cambage, Leilani Mitchell. So she's played against professional players, has played for her national team. This is a player who will be able to come in, learn from Sloot, and really help the Chicago Sky.
Well, I heard from the Hall of Famer Lauren Jackson herself that this young Australian is dynamite. She said she's a fighter. Reminds me of myself when I came to the U.S. to play in the WNBA. She just refused to be denied, has a leadership attitude, and can make plays when needed. And anytime Lauren Jackson said it's good, it is good for me.
Well, Shyla Heel, Liz Cambage, Lauren Jackson. Those are the 3 Australians who've been selected in the top 10 of the WNBA Draft. I think Shyla would like to, have the same kind of careers that Cambage and Jackson have had and are having.
That'd be good.
Pretty solid company there for Shyla Heel, who was the 8th overall pick. Now the Minnesota Lynx up next with the 9th overall pick of the first round. some really big off-season additions to a team that went to the semifinals.
Went to the semifinals, has the last two rookies of the year in Crystal Dangerfield and Nafisa Collier, added some experience here as well. And you would think that they need some insurance at the point guard position or the 4 spot, but we've got a couple really good wings still available in Arella Garantes and Rennia Davis, so it'll be interesting to see where Minnesota goes here.
Yeah, Minnesota is one of my sleepers, if you can call them a sleeper, because they are probably not in my top 4 to finish right now, but I think they could actually win a championship if you can keep up with me.
I'm following with China. I'm there. Okay.
Good. But what I love about what Cheryl Reeve has done is Kayla McBride was underutilized in Vegas, and she is a tremendous scorer, not just a shooter. You get a dog in aerial powers, great pieces. You're right about needing just some backup, maybe a big wing. But I thought the only thing this team needed was a little more experience the way Nafisa Collier played last season. You know, her and Crystal Dangerfield, they're ready.
Yeah, this could be a really exciting Minnesota team. Let's find out who they're adding to the roster. Here's Kathy Engelberg.
With the 9th pick in the 2021 WNBA Draft, the Minnesota Lynx select Rennia.
Understand why.
Fam is having fun. There's a big moment. Yeah, watch those highlights. But we need you to come to the microphone.
Yes, ma'am.
Now Rennia is out. She's at the mic with Holly. She's seen the highlights. Holly, she's good to go now.
Okay, Rennia. Hi. How are you? It's okay if the family's turned up. That's okay. We love it. I know this is such a special moment for you. You've been planning to be a pro basketball player for so long in your life. What's it like to hear your name called and it's finally coming true?
It was just great. This experience was just once in a lifetime. I'm so happy all my people here with me, my family, my friends. Like, this is just special for me.
I know you've just gotten better each and every year in Tennessee. You've become a confident scorer this season. What will it take for you to make this Minnesota roster and bring that skill level to the Lynx, one of the best franchises in the WNBA?
Yeah, I mean, I always say, everything happens for a reason. I've been praying a lot. Today we go a little bit higher, but, God put me where I'm supposed to be at. Right where you're supposed to be at. I'm going to do my all. You had it fine.
Yeah, you put the chip on your shoulder and you carried all the way to the Twin Cities. you have inside yourself, and you're going to be great. Thank you, Rennia. It's so good to talk to you, and tell everybody there hello. We love the
What's crazy is Minnesota is one of the few teams I didn't even talk to. Like, yeah, I didn't even talk to them. They got like $1 here. This one ain't good.
That's a two
I think Sylvia Fowles on that team still too. Regardless.
We are here now with the newest member of the Minnesota Lynx, Rennia Davis. Rennia, first and foremost, when you heard your name called, what was the first thing that went through your mind?
I was just excited to finally hear my name called. You know, it took longer than I expected, but you know, it's all God's plan, so we good.
Rennia, you've been on this journey for a long time. You started playing basketball seriously when you were 11 years old. Your pal coach said you couldn't dribble, you couldn't catch, you couldn't shoot. Could you just...
I can shoot only. I can only shoot.
Okay, he said you couldn't, but that's okay. Just tell me what this journey has been like.
It's been crazy. I don't even know how to really put it all into one word, but since I started playing basketball, it's been a lot of, you know, up and downs, a lot of adversity, but to get to this point, this is a stepping stone in where I'm going. I still haven't reached the final goal, so I'm just keep working.
Your time at Tennessee, you said, wasn't as good as you had hoped it would be. You didn't win a national championship, but you felt, or you feel that from your experience in Tennessee, you can learn a lot. What do you mean when you say that? What do you think you can take from it?
Yeah, I can learn like a lot, like even like today, how to deal with a situation that could have been taken as adversity. You know, I was supposed to be drafted a lot higher technically, but you know, I stayed calm and, you know, just waited my turn. I prayed a lot about this, so I just know God put me where I'm supposed to be at.
Speaking of motivation, you told me when we talked one-on-one earlier that you've always felt like the underdog. I'm sure you're going to take slipping down a little lower or higher than you expected as motivation.
Yeah, I'm always motivated, and they always do me like this, so I'm super motivated right now, yeah.
Let's talk about your mom. She has been with you on this journey the entire time. She thought when you first played at PAL they were a little too tough. Just talk about what she's mean and what she means for your when it comes to your success.
My bad. My mama is, my mama's the GOAT. She taught me so much stuff. She just, taught me how to just deal with adverse situations, which, another one like today, my 4 years at Tennessee, a lot of adversity, just taught me how to deal with stuff. So that's the biggest thing I learned from her.
And then tell me about the socks. You got a story behind the socks. You got a story with the jacket. Talk me through it.
I want to show y'all the socks.
Show us the socks and the jacket.
The socks is so fresh. Hold on, I got to show y'all the socks. Hold on, Chris. Tell them.
Tell us about it. Talk us through it.
Yeah, we got to put grandma on the socks. That's my grandma. So these socks, it say, my angel always watching over me. And that's a picture of my grandma. She passed away a couple years ago, so she's a big part of why I do what I do.
And then tell me about the jacket. Open that inside of that jacket and talk me through it. I'll hold your phone.
I'll show y'all the jacket, yeah. Hold it up for me. Hold it at the right angle, Chris.
My bad.
Hold on.
Talk me through it.
Yeah,
who are the people inside the jacket?
Tell them how we stepping. This, it's some pictures of me in there. It's my family. A couple pictures of my grandma in there, my sister. This really was supposed to be for my grandma. Really. This whole day was for my grandma, this whole day.
And then finally, you have inspired so many girls, boys, women, men because of your success. If there's anything that you want to say to them, what do you want to say to keep them encouraged, to keep them motivated?
Yeah, I just want to tell everybody to just keep grinding, just keep working, just keep being you. Because, I could have got discouraged today, but, I prayed a lot. Like I said, it's all about God. Keep God first. That's important. If you trust him, you'll be good.
Congratulations, Rennia Davis, newest member of the Minnesota Lynx. I hope you're ready for the cold.
Yeah,
it's a lot colder.
I'm not ready for the cold at all.
All right. Thank you, baby. Mom, come this way. You got a light? Can you turn it? Oh, yeah. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. I don't want to hold her up. We could probably Mom, I spoke to you. We talked. I think every day the last few days.
Mm-hmm.
Rennia didn't go as high as she had anticipated,
Right.
but at the beginning and the end of the day, she was drafted.
Right.
How excited are you?
Very, very excited, extremely excited, because I know she's where God wants her to be. So that means she got you got to play that ball now. Come on. Duval.
When you heard her name called, walk me through what you were feeling inside.
Let's go. We ready to go. We ready to play ball. Come on, Rennia. Hey, we ready. We ready. She ready. She ready to get a championship. We ready. I'm ready for the mother ring when they get the championship. We ready. I'm ready to travel there. I'm ready.
Talk about her journey. She started this journey. She came to you at 10 years old when we talked, saying that she wanted to play basketball.
Right.
The PAL Police Athletic League had already started their season. It was too late. She said, Mom, put it on your calendar. You put it on the calendar. You signed up at 11 years old. She's come a long way since then. Just tell me about the early years.
Oh, Lord. It takes a village. It was rough. It was rough going to all these games and tournaments, but it was also fun. It was a lot. It was a lot. But, hey, it was worth it.
And then finally, what do you want to say to those young kids who look up to Rennia, who are dreaming big like Rennia? What do you want to tell them?
Nothing is impossible. Follow your dream.
Not a woman of many words. She just tells it like it is. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Congratulations. Let's see.
If we're gonna do another one, if you want me to record it, I probably need to get another card.
Oh, okay.
So hold the camera.
I'll shoot. I'll shoot. Model this suit for me. Model this suit for me. Model this thing for me. Oh! Okay. Okay, Duval. I want to talk to you. I want to talk to you. And I'm gonna swing her. I'm gonna swing her this way so the good light will be this way. I'm gonna bring her over. Yep. I want to talk to you right quick, Coach. Are you ready to? All right, cool. What you want me to do? Okay, that's fine. What you want me to say? You want me to talk to it? You want to try on the jersey?
I got you, Bobby. Go, Bobby. I got you, Bobby. I got you. I got you, Coach. I got you.
Mark, come over here for this.
Okay.
Could I have everybody's attention right quick? First of all, let's send a big congratulations to our very own Rennia Davis, 9th overall to the Minnesota Lynx. Rennia, you're an outstanding player, an outstanding role model for everybody, not just the young folk, but the old as well. Your story is one that has inspired so many. I did not know, and you inspired old 41-year-old man when I learned that, your skills weren't where they are now back then when you started, but you work hard, you persevere, and you didn't let your mama saying, it's too late to be playing, we need to go home, it don't take all that, stop you. But we got one big surprise left for you. You cannot be one of the best players to ever play at Ribault High School and not have that jersey of yours hung in the rafters. They are retiring Rennia Davis's number 10 jersey. 3-time state champion, 1-time national champion. Everybody give Rennia a big Duval! All right, Rennia, real quick before you go, before everybody gets you, what does it feel? Just another accomplishment on top of another accomplishment. How do you feel?
I can't really soak this one in right now. I'm still like thinking about, the draft, but I'm super excited. This is huge for me. Ribault was a big milestone for me, and I got a lot accomplished done there, me and my teammates, and Coach Sheila obviously too. So this is just huge for me. This is another big moment.
And then finally, when you think about the people that have gone through that program, the talent that's going through that program, to know your jerseys in the rafters, man.
Yeah, that's tough. That's tough. I took a picture with Erica and Dorian earlier. I say, man, this is a tough picture. It's just been so many great players that came through there, and it's just an honor to be a part of that category.
Congratulations.
Yes, thank you, Chris.
Good. And you're looking fresh.
Thank you.
No problem.
Am I shutting this off? I don't know if I call anyone.